Good day, RGV. Today on Valley por Vida, we're talking about one Hollywood actor with fun facts about his life, so stay tuned for that. We'll also be breaking down the results of this year's It's Time Texas Community Challenge with updates on how residents of McAllen did. Plus, May is Foster Care Awareness Month, and we're talking about how we can help. There's a lot going on, so let's go ahead and get started. Valley por Vida starts right now. All right, thanks again so much for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda. Now, if you've had the itch for a real good movie watching session, then we've got just the thing for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the latest for the big screen.
It's only my favorite film of all time, and I'm not the only one. Now, the story behind the greatest story ever told can be found in a 10-part series.
Listen here, Bob. Paramount is going to come crashing down. We need hits.
You've read The Godfather, right?
Godfather.
Sure. Who hasn't? We've been all over town. No one wants to make this movie, so I need you to produce it.
I have always felt a kinship to Paramount back when I did Footloose for them. That was kind of my first big kind of studio thing, and I just remember walking around the lot and feeling like this is Hollywood.
I can't believe you told me you read it. You better read fast on the plane.
Oh yeah, that's big.
The lot, to me, still does feel the most old Hollywood. It really does. I don't know. It's very nostalgic for me every time I go still.
You want me to take care of it?
Gangster movies are dead.
This is not just some gangster film.
We need someone who understands Italians. For instance, Ford Coppola. He's got a great vision.
My character, Joe Colombo, was doing everything he could to stop Al Ruddy from making The Godfather.
You want to make a movie that's going to make my people look like animals, and that ain't going to happen.
I respect what you're saying, and I think I have a solution to our problem.
Ultimately, Al Ruddy met with him and changed his viewpoint, and they and not only that, got his support, and they became friends.
I got no cast.
Do you think Pacino is actually a possibility?
Cut it! No Pacino.
Marlon Brando is interested.
He's a nutcase.
Getting to play Betty McCall, who was such an extraordinary woman, and a woman who was brave and brilliant and ahead of her time at that time, and helped to get The Godfather made.
I took a chance on you, and you stabbed me in the back.
I won't judge you if you need to walk away from this.
I'm not running either.
You know, Hollywood actor Miles Teller has indeed been in many of our favorite films and comedy TV shows, so we thought we'd dive in a little bit deeper when it comes to exactly who he is. According to none other than Hollywood.com, apparently actor Miles Teller was involved in a really bad accident, almost fatal actually, back in 2007. And he's openly talked about it, for many years now, as it really shifted his perspective and overall life appreciation. The site also says that he graduated from New York University, which is really cool. It outlines that he studied at their Tisch School of Arts. And we can only imagine how much he uses what he learned in academics, today in real life as a professional actor. And on top of that, great education and prosperous film career, he's multi-talented. The site says that he knows how to play the drums, so he's definitely got some music skill in him as an artist. It also outlines that, as you may recall, he worked on the films That Awkward Moment and the Fantastic Four reboot with fellow professional Hollywood actor Michael B. Jordan. So I'm sure they loved collaborating on those two projects together. But every actor's film career has to start somewhere, right? And for Miles Teller, that was not too long ago, in 2010 with a feature film called Rabbit Hole. He'll probably always remember that first film experience too. And apparently Miles always had a dream to play Elvis Presley. So we hope that he, one day gets to cross that off of his career bucket list. And of course, throughout his career thus far, he's had the chance to work with many, many peers and Hollywood celebrities. And the site says that he really enjoyed filming a musical with an actress that we all know, Emma Watson. And I know what you're thinking. It's that multi-talented thing again. It outlines that yes, he definitely can sing and dance too. And he's pretty efficient when it comes to his time in Hollywood, so it only makes sense that the productions that he's in operate like that as well. Apparently, according to the site, the movie Whiplash was shot in a short time frame of only 19 days. Very interesting. And of course, he has to prepare for, all of those roles with great effort, as with any career. So to make sure that, he's doing a job correctly, he pays attention to that. And it's pretty interesting because a lot of actors really have to train to get into the part. For example, the site says that for the movie Bleed for this, he had to really get in shape physically so that he could accurately portray boxer Vinny Pazienza. And I'm sure, it helps for a celebrity to look good on screen, and for that reason that they show up on camera and off camera, right, for any event that they're doing. And the site says that he was known to be dating a model named Kaylee Sperry, and we can only imagine that she trains in her own ways for her Hollywood modeling career as well. And speaking of taking care of your body and, of course, living a healthy lifestyle, more importantly, most of us here in Texas recently had the chance to do just that with the help of our friends over at It's Time Texas Community Challenge, which commenced at the beginning of this year, if you recall. And now we're so proud to say that the city of McAllen and McAllen ISD are being recognized for their efforts in this health challenge win. Now this is very interesting because McAllen in particular won the largest city category for the 5th year in a row. And for the 4th year in a row, they earned the most number of points when taking into consideration all participating cities this year in 2022. Now we're talking 3.76 million points earned by over 2,000 residents who participated and almost 32,000 healthy actions logged into the app. And, they even won 2nd place in the state via the employer category, which is also really amazing. Plus, McAllen ISD was also a winner with a 1st place earned in the middle-sized school district category. They had almost 800 participants, and we couldn't be happier about what this means for our local community. So we're going to go ahead and give you a glimpse at what this honor means for the city of McAllen and McAllen ISD right now.
Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm Amy McGady, the CEO of It's Time Texas. I feel like I'm here among old friends, and I'm so grateful to be among health champions today, this morning. It's Time Texas, we are a statewide health and wellness nonprofit, and it's our mission to empower Texans to lead healthier lives and build healthier communities. And the city of McAllen, the school district here, are just critical parts of our mission. So thank you, all of you, for being here today. As all of you know, because you've been winners in the challenge for multiple years, the Community Challenge is an 8-week competition at the beginning of the year to really celebrate healthy living and to have communities and schools across Texas have some friendly competition around who can demonstrate the biggest commitment of health as we start the year. And I'm so grateful to be here today with you today. I want to recognize the city and the school district. Since 2017, you have been empowering community champions to lead the charge in the Community Challenge each year, and you're doing a fantastic job as all of your trophies, awards, t-shirts, certificates attest to this. That the Community Challenge every year, it's intended to be a spark that starts the year with all of us focused on health and wellness, not just for ourselves and our families, but for our communities, the people we work with, the people we spend our lives with. And for several years now, McAllen has won the award in the large community category, and the school district has won the award in the medium school district category. And it's a real honor to get to present this award to you. This year, we had more than 2,200 people from the city of McAllen register and participate in the Community Challenge. Those people earned almost 32,000 points, and we had 800 of them who were specifically competing on behalf of the school district.
We hope that the city of McAllen and McAllen ISD participants from this challenge have helped inspire you to take charge in your own life as well, so that you can live a healthy and active lifestyle. I know it definitely helped to motivate me. And on that note, let's take a quick commercial break and look at your local weather updates. But stay tuned because we're going to be right back, and we'll take you inside the walls of one medical facility that's definitely helping RGV residents get better get better in more ways than one. We'll also talk about foster care awareness for the month of May and how you can take part, plus so much more. We'll be right back.